Hey, I'm not sure if you can actually hear me or see me. Let's see if this is actually working. You know, one day I'll figure out how to do the lives and we'll all be good. We'll have a great time. Hello. Hello. I'm not sure if you can actually see or hear me. There is a bit of a delay on the screen. So let's see. Hopefully we are live. I think we're live. I think we're good. Timer's going off. All right. If you can't hear me, let me know. But what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to get started with the live reads. We'll start with Virgo because I know every time we start with Aries, it's like not fair. And everybody has to wait the whole time. So I think we'll just start with Virgo since we're in Virgo season. And then we'll go through the, we'll go through all the signs. So without further ado, why don't we get started? I'm going to pull 4 cards for the week ahead. We'll do like general energies for the week ahead. Then we'll do what to be like a general energies, what to be aware of, a little bit of advice, and then kind of a final outcome for the week. And if we need clarifiers, we'll go ahead and get clarifiers on those cards. I'll do 2 cards. I think I'll pull 2 cards for each one of those sections. Okay. All right, everyone can hear what now, Wanda? Awesome. Thank you so much. Let me just get a little cloth so that when I shuffle, it's not like super loud for everybody. I'm trying to use a different microphone so that it doesn't pick up the shuffling too much and doesn't like hurt everybody's ears. But okay, awesome. I know that I get a bit of a delay. There's like a delay on my end from what goes out. And it looks like everything is blurry as far as I can tell. So again, I don't know, I have to figure out how to fix the video, but let's just get going with Virgo. I'm gonna use the Good Tarot for the first round right here, and then we'll figure out a second one. These are so big, they kind of hurt my hand when I shuffle, but they're so pretty that we'll see if we can get some cards through there. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Virgo for the week ahead. Clear and accurate messages for Virgo for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. These 2. And 1 more. Okay, let's see what we got. We have Messenger of Earth, the World, the Queen of Fire, and the King of Fire. Wow, okay. So we have like a nice little divine couple there with the Queen of Fire and the King of Fire. Messenger of Earth is the overall energy for the week for Virgo, and I think that's kind of apropos for Virgo, the Earth sign, being the Earth sign, and the Messenger of Earth. Messenger of Earth is kind of like a Prince of Discs card. So we're looking at a week of details and careful attention to detail because you're closing something out, Virgo. Something's ending for you. A cycle of some sort is ending, or you're ending a project, you're ending a relationship, you're ending something. Now, I don't really think it's a relationship. Let's pull some clarifiers because you have that Queen of Fire in your advice position, which is telling you to go for whatever this is. Go for it with like all the gusto that you can muster, because the universe kind of wants you to succeed with this King of Fire energy at the end of the week. Now, it could be for some of you, this is a new relationship that you're picking up on with that Queen of Fire and King of Fire energy happening. If so, that's a lot of passion coming in for you, Virgo. For some of you, I'm really picking up that this is somebody that you've been separated from for a while, and you're going to get back together this week. And it's going to be very passionate for you, Virgo. I like that. Let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Messenger of Earth, please? Why the Messenger of Earth? Please clarify the Messenger of Earth for me. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. The Knight of Discs again. So that's coming out twice for you. And the Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's some information that will be revealed to you this week, Virgo, that's going to give you a whole new lease on life again in a way. It's going to give you energy to move forward in a new direction. So it's this weird dichotomy, right? It's like this weird polarity of slowness and then passion. Some of you, this is somebody that's traveling, that's been traveling to get closer to you, Virgo. Or somebody that's been researching you in some way. And then they're going to make their intentions known. So maybe they've been watching you on your social media in some way. We've got the Six of Cups clarifying the World. So this is definitely somebody that you know already, or this is like a karmic relationship. And I'm getting a lot of communications, so. And I also got the Eight of Wands for you. So this whole reading for you, Virgo, is like nothing but opposites, like polarities, which is really interesting. Let's get some more clarifiers. Why the Queen of Wands? Why the Queen of Fire, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Fire? Yeah, it started with Virgo. We're doing Virgo now, first off, because, Dan, we're doing Virgo because real life topics revealed. I did not do Pisces first because I'll tell you why, you guys. I felt like I don't like going backwards, which I know is weird. So I didn't want to do Pisces and then go backwards because that just felt wrong to me for some reason. And then if I do Pisces first, then we're starting with Aries again, which is basically doing the whole same thing. So I just figured I'd start with Virgo and then go through, and then every week I'll just start with a later sign. So starting with Virgo because we're in Virgo season now, but then next week I'll start with, Libra, and we'll just go forward like that. Okay. All right, back to it. Let's get back to it. Why the Queen of Fire, please, Spirit? Please give me clarifiers on the Queen of Fire, please. The Nine of Cups. I mean, I feel bad now because I know I did say that I would do Virgo first. So real life topics revealed. If you want, I'll do Virgo after, I'll do Pisces after Virgo and then go back to the real, to the regular schedule. So let me know if you want me to do that, okay? All right, so we have the Nine of Cups under the Queen of Fire. And why the King of Fire? Please clarify the King of Fire for me, please. Seven of Swords. Tell me more about that King of Fire. Why the King of Fire? Why the Seven of Swords, please? All right, well, I don't usually do, I don't do reversals. So, okay. This is really coming out to me, Virgo, for you. It's very much a relationship issues this week. So for some of you, this is something that you were hoping for, right? That you were afraid wasn't going to happen is actually going to, It might not come to complete fruition by the end of the week, but you're going to see steps towards this actually coming through for you. I feel like there has been a lot of covert sleuthing in a way, and that's either somebody watching you, or, you know, this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. You could reverse it. You were watching somebody else. But I feel like this issue has been ongoing for a little while. It's not something new. So this relationship, this situation is not a new situation that's just arising this week. It's something that you've been dealing with for a little while now, and you're super close to it being successful. You're going to get what you want. The key here for you, Virgo, this week is for you to embrace that Queen of Fire energy. So just know how attractive you are this week. Know, you know, embrace it. Go for it. Whatever this is that you may have been a little bit hesitant about, this is a week when you should really make an effort to go for it, to climb that hill, to take that journey. Don't get all caught up in your head, because you have a lot of support this week in whatever this is, and it's going to bring a lot of satisfaction for you with that Ace of Wands, and I am getting a lot of passion. So as I said, if this is somebody, you know, if this is a relationship that kind of gets rekindled this week, or a project that gets rekindled, it's got a lot of energy and a lot of passion going for it. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So I like that for you, Virgo. I think that we're going to, what I'll do is, just to close things out, I'll pull one animal oracle card for each sign and then move on to the next one. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me one final message for Virgo to keep in mind as they move forward. All right, you got kindness and reveal. Okay, so that takes us back to the original message in the beginning that I was saying. So there are multiple messages here. Some of you, you're going to find out something about someone that you knew, or a situation. It's been kept as a secret. It's caused a little bit of angst for you. It's going to be revealed. You're being asked to treat the situation with kindness. So I'm hearing it in two ways. Be kind to yourself if this is something that's revealed about you, something that you're not thrilled about, maybe like a mistake that you made or something. Just, everybody makes mistakes, so be kind to yourself. If this is, I'm hearing mistake in my head, so if this is a mistake that somebody else made, be kind to them. You know, try to think of it as them not trying to maliciously do something to you, but as you know, everybody makes mistakes, basically, is kind of how I'm hearing it. All right, let's move on to Pisces, just for real life topics revealed. I know I promised you, and then I'm like going back on my promise, which is not cool. All right, Dan Alshaw, 5th house, nice. All right, Virgo in your 5th house, is that what you meant? Okay. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Pisces, please. Clear and accurate messages for Pisces. No worries. Real life topics revealed. You stayed with me all last week throughout the whole like live. You had to get, yours was like last, so sorry. You deserve it. You deserve it. And I watched your channel and I love it. So, yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Pisces, please. 4 cards for Pisces, please. Okay, the first one popping out for you is the Fool. Brand new beginning, new adventure, new attitude. Thank you, Spirit. Make clear and accurate messages for Pisces. Okay, Okay, this is number 2, 4 of water, 2 of water. One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, last card is taking a while to come out. All right, well, I mean, you really got 3 cards here, so I feel like I'm just going to take them all. All right, we have the Ace of Water, Justice, and the 8 of Fire coming out at the end of the week. Wow, Justice energy, that's pretty intense. Okay, so overall energy for the week is the Fool, Major Arcana, something new starting. Now, it could be a new event, a new relationship, a new attitude, something new. And a lot of like innocent energy this week, a lot of exciting energy, I feel, for Pisces. That 4 of Water is kind of in your what to be aware of position. And the 4 of Water, that position, we'll pull some clarifiers, could be taken in many different ways. It could be an external influence coming in for you with the 4 of Waters, 4 of Water, which is kind of a 4 of Cups, the waters being cups in traditional tarot. So it could be talking about either you just not feeling it, feeling disappointed in some way, or feeling like it isn't all that you were hoping for. Or it could be, you know, reverse energy where that's like an attitude that's being thrown back at you. You've got the 2 of Cups in your advice position. So this is a real union either with another person or with yourself. Usually I read the 2 of Cups. I don't like to bring in other people too much. I'll read it as, you know, really coming into union with yourself, but we're going to pull clarifiers. And when we've got the 2 of Water with the Ace of Water at the end, you know, that will normally talk about a new relationship or a new inspiration, new, something that really you feel really connected to, that makes you feel really whole. Ace of Water, we've got Justice, and the 8 of Fire, all 3 of these cards coming out together. So this is really balanced energy. 2 of Cups, 2 of Water with Justice, bringing in real balance. And that 8 of Fire talks about communication. It also talks about an aha moment. And that Ace of Water is like the Holy Grail. Talk about something that you've been on a quest for, something that you've been searching for. A lot of this right here also talks about a connection with your higher self, with spirit, kind of like an aha moment where everything feels balanced. But let's go and get some clarifiers. Dan, I'm sorry that people don't get your name right. That's pretty funny. But I have a very unusual last name too. Nobody ever gets that right. So I feel you. Okay, let's see. Why the Fool, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool? Tell me more about the Fool. What's this new beginning? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool? The Queen of Swords. Okay. So this is really something about seeing things clearly, not putting up with BS. This is a new attitude in a way. All right, this is seeing through the masks that people might be showing you. It could also be seeing through your own mask. Maybe what masks have you been putting up? Tell me more about the 4 of Water, please. The Knight of Swords. Why the 4 of Water, please? Tell me more about the 4 of Water. Why the 4 of Water? Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay, there's so much water energy for you this week, Pisces. And I really like that Ace of Discs there under that 4 water. All right, so this is some kind of gift that's coming in for you this week, and it may not seem like a gift for you. There's a bit of conflict in the past in a way, like it's almost like you don't trust what this gift is that's coming in for you, but it's the intentions are true and honest with that King of Cups. The only caveat, so is because it's coming with the Ace of Discs is why I'm saying that the intention is true. The King of Cups can be a little wishy-washy, a little overly emotional, a little indecisive sometimes. Tell me more about the King of Cups. So, you know, we can sometimes need to be a little careful about what we're seeing with the King of Cups, but I'm not getting any kind of feeling that there's a reason to doubt that intention this week. All right, so clarifying, asking, when I asked about the King of Cups again, I got the 4 of Cups again, and the 9 of Swords. So this is something that's been bothering you, keeping you up. I think that, yeah, for some reason you don't trust this. Your advice is the 2 of water, the 2 of Cups. So tell me why the 2 of Cups, please. Thank you, Spirit. Why the 2 of Cups? The Ace of Cups. All right, so we've got all these repeating cards coming out for you. Ace of Cups. All right. So this is something new. Now, you're going to have to take it as it resonates. This is either a new romantic relationship that brings a lot of balance to your life, a lot of clarity with that Justice and the 8 of Fire together. Or it's a new, you know, it could be a business partnership too. It doesn't always have to be a romantic partnership when we deal with the 2 of Cups. But what the 2 of Cups does talk about primarily is when you're so focused on another individual that you kind of only see that one relationship. All right, let's see if we can get another clarifier on the 2 of water. Why the 2 of water? I mean, I feel like Spirit's just giving me the same cards over and over again, and this is the message is pretty clear here. Yep. So I got the Devil. Now, don't freak out. The Devil for me is like, stop asking questions because I'm not going to give you any more information. And that's really how I'm feeling it popping out in this way. Could be talking about a Capricorn. You could be involved with a Capricorn or a Capricornian energy, which tells me that there's a real need to keep structure within this relationship. So if the relationship is too unfocused and too, you know, too la-la landy, too romantic, too dreamy, you're going to need to figure out a way to get really focused this week and commit with that Ace of Discs and the Devil card to actually making a plan and sticking to it. The Capricorn, you know, sign, which is represented by the Devil card, you know, is that goat that can climb up the mountain, very sure-footed, very focused. So a key here is to be really careful and to follow the rules, to be like structured this week within all of this watery, dreamy energy. Let's get some more clarifiers on the end with that Ace of Water and the 8 of Fire. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Water? 10 of Wands. Tell me more about that Ace of Water, please. All right, the 4 of Swords. All right. All right, so I do see this as, again, also for you Pisces, a week of kind of contradictions in a way. So there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of hope for something new. There's also a lot of fear in a way over things not necessarily working out in the past. But the key this week is for you to really commit, because this something is ending and something is beginning at the same time. And it's going to, the challenge this week is for you to really get in touch with your higher self. What is it that you really want to bring about? And it feels like what you're looking for is balance, some kind of balance or some kind of victory in something that felt unfair. And you have the ability to bring that about. You're going to have some kind of aha moment that's going to put an end to whatever burden this was, if you can remain at peace and heal from whatever this Four of Water is. And I'm not really getting so much of a healing as like a need to heal, but more of a need to just kind of forgive and move on in a way. And stop focusing on negatives and move forward with this like positive energy, because there's all this like newfound emotional energy coming through this week. And it will bring about, by the end of the week, you'll be able to balance it if you're really over emotional. And the key is to follow the rules in a way to do what is required step by step. Okay. I know that that is a lot, but these are general readings, so. All right, let's pull one final animal oracle card, and we'll get some clarifiers there. Well, not really clarifiers, but we'll get a final like word of advice, I guess. All right, thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate parting words of wisdom for Pisces. There we go. Okay, you got the Death card. Let's get one more, please. Thank you. Clear and accurate message for Pisces, please. And inspire. All right, so definitely something's coming to an end, but when we get the Death card, it's not the end. It's not like it's not so cut and dry. It's not like, oop, it ended and now something new is beginning. The Death card for me talks about that transition stage when everything is kind of turning into mush and dissolving. And with this Inspire card, I'm really feeling like there's a real need to connect to Spirit as you move forward. And also look for messages, look for that inspiration that came through with that Eight of Wands, because I think you're going to get inspired in a way that, you know, we can't predict. Like something, you're going to have an aha moment of clarity that's going to bring everything into focus. Unlike my camera, which I can see is totally out of focus, which is really kind of annoying. So, all right, I'm going to have to fix that. All right, Pisces, that's what I got for you. Have a great week. Let me see. Real life topics revealed. You're focused on money. Okay, so I think that you have that Two of Cups in your advice. If you're focused on money, that's relying on yourself. Like knowing that you have that inner wisdom, you have the ability, like you don't have to look outside of yourself to know what to do. But there may be a partnership available for you as well with that King of Cups clarifier and then the Ace of Cups. So, you know, be open to a partnership if one is presented to you this week. If somebody offers you a partnership, then, you know, don't jump into it immediately, but, you know, you might want to consider it. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, so we did Virgo, we did Pisces. Okay, what comes out? Who comes after Virgo? Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Okay, thanks, Real Topics Revealed. Awesome. Yeah, don't discount any. If somebody makes you an offer, don't like throw it away out of hand. Like consider it, but really like think clearly about it. With that Devil card, you'll want to look at the details. And know that it might not be an instant thing. It might take a little while to work things out. No, Dan, it's not your bifocals. I'm so sorry. It's my camera. I don't know why. Like I can't get it to focus. It looks focused, totally focused on my phone. I'm gonna have to switch back to the other camera next week and see if that fixes anything. So sorry, you guys. I feel so bad. I don't know why it's all out of focus. All right. Let's see. And it's a brand new phone, too. It's a brand new, nice, expensive phone. All right. Virgo. Who comes after Virgo? Libra. Let's go on to Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Libra, please. All right, I'm going to switch decks because they're so hard for me to shuffle. So I'm going to switch to a deck that's easier for me to shuffle, so it'll hopefully speed things up a little bit. All right, thanks, Spirit. Let's do Libra, please. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Libra. Okay, there's our first card. Second card. Clear and accurate messages for Libra, please. Third card, and one final card for Libra, please. Okay, this one. All right, we have the Four of Wands, the Empress, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. So there's something Libra is going to be celebrating this week. Libra, you've got something good happening. It's kind of like a milestone. You hit a milestone of some sort this week. Celebrations. If it's not you personally, it's you're celebrating with family with that Empress card there. Let's see if we can get it to focus a little better on the Empress. Let's see if I can figure out how to get that focused. Nope. All right, we're just gonna have to deal with the blurriness. Sorry about that. Could be talking about family, your children. Could be talking about you feeling overwhelmingly generous this week. But your advice is the Seven of Swords, Libra. So we're talking about the need to kind of defend in a way, and then you end the week with that Eight of Swords. So like, why the Eight of Swords? Why feeling trapped? You start the week all happy and celebratory, and then by the end of the week you feel a little trapped. So what I'm hearing Spirit telling me is that it's almost like the after party blues in a way, where you're like, okay, great, I had this great achievement and everything's great and this is wonderful, but now I have, oh my gosh, so much more work to do to get to the next stage of my plan. Because the Four of Wands is not the world. It's not the end all be all. It's a step towards a final goal. It's where you can pause and celebrate all that you've accomplished thus far, but then you know that you still have work to do. So there's still, with that Seven of Swords, there's a need to like move on. So for some of you, I'm feeling that's the situation where you have a project and now you're recognized. So for some of you, I'm hearing this is like at work. You're recognized at work, something wonderful happens, and now all eyes are on you and you kind of have to defend your position, and that makes you feel a little out of sorts by the end of the week. All right, let's get some clarifiers and see what other messages come through for Libra. Why the Four of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Four of Wands? And we got the Empress again and the Magician. All right, so there's a lot of communication here. Some of you may be getting engaged for sure. But I feel like this is more like work related for Libra for some reason. I feel like this is something that you've been really working on hard, and then there's all that communication there with the Magician. The Magician is associated with the planet Mercury, which talks about a lot of communication going back and forth, and Mercury is also a a conjoining metal in alchemy. And so with Mercury and the Empress there, it feels like there's a lot of abundance in something that you've created or something that you're in the process of creating. And this is a week where there's a lot of growth there, but then that also puts you in a position where you have to defend this in some way. Tell me more about the Empress, please. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about the Empress. Seven of Cups is some confusion. All right, tell me about that Seven of Swords, please. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Seven of Swords? With the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Okay, and then tell me, what about that Eight of Swords? We got the Eight of Swords twice on the table for you, Libra. Why the Eight of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Swords? Two of Wands. Okay, let's see. Whoops. Tell me more. Why the Eight of Swords, please? Why the Eight of Swords? Why the Eight of Swords, please? King of Swords. Okay. So let's take a look at what we have here. There's some reason you're feeling defensive, Libra, this week. So everything starts off wonderful. Plans are going great. Everything is developing the way you want it. And then I feel like, you know, there's this shift, right? Because you're not seeing clear. There's something that you're not seeing clearly here. And it has something to do with a decision. So this is talking about a decision where, which way do you go? You know, or do you follow your heart, or do you listen to the advice of others, is how I'm seeing it here with that King of Swords. I feel like there's something that comes in at the end of the week that's kind of makes you feel really critical. It's like, almost like you're criticized, you're critiqued in some way that is troublesome or just gets you upset. And it makes you question your goals for the future. That Seven of Swords in your advice position with that Eight of Swords clarifying, and the Ace of Cups, that's really telling me, Libra, that you're going to have to try to really focus on your inner voice and follow your heart. The Ace of Cups is like the Holy Grail. It's like, you know, the ultimate goal of your quest in life kind of thing. You know, it's like what is it that you really want? And you may be a little confused. Once you get this criticism, may make you a little bit confused. But let's see, do we have any more advice for Libra? That's what I'm getting for you, Libra. Let's pull a final animal oracle card for you. You know, you have to take criticism with a grain of salt. You know how to move forward. And there has been this success here, so take that into account. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is the advice for Libra from the Animal Oracle? What should Libra keep in mind as they move forward through the week ahead? Instinct. Yeah, instinct. I mean, that talks about you really listening to your own inner guidance, your own inner voice. If that means meditation, if that means doing magic. And when I talk about doing magic, I mean magic in terms of aligning your, you know, even like aligning your chakras, doing meditations where you visualize light that helps clear your aura, clear your energy. That can really help you get in touch with what it is, what your true instinct is, okay? And let's get one more oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. Is there another animal oracle card for Libra, or is that it? I feel like that's it. Well, you also got adaptation. So there may be a need for you to adjust a little bit. That doesn't mean that you can't move forward the way you want to, but you may need to adjust your plans so that you can get the result that you want to get. All right, Libra? Okay, have a great week. Thank you, Spirit. All right, I'm going to see if I can keep track of all this stuff and go back in time. No, I'm just going to go forward. I'm going to go forward. Let's do Scorpio now. All right, thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Clear and accurate messages for Scorpio. And Dan, if you're still with me, I know you're a Leo, so after I do Scorpio, I'll do Leo if you want. So you don't have to wait so long. All right, thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Here's the first card. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Scorpio, please. All right, clear and accurate messages for Scorpio, please. Cards are taking a little long to pop out for Scorpio. What's going on? What's up with Scorpio? Conflicted this week. Do a really good shuffle and let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Really trying to figure out if I could see how to get this in focus. I don't know, like, how to get it to focus better on these cards. It's so strange. Actually, I don't think that it's now that I think about it. All right, it might not be the camera, it might be something else. All right. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Scorpio, please. Clear and accurate messages for Scorpio. All right, let's see what we got. The Empress heading up the week for Scorpio, followed by Temperance, by Six of Swords and Nine of Pentacles at the end of the week. Wow, Scorpio. All right, the Empress, a lot of receptive energy there is kind of how I'm feeling it for you this week. So whereas with Libra, the Empress was talking about really creative energy and creating something for you, I'm feeling it more this week in terms of accepting, being receptive. The Empress is creative, but she's also, you know, the feminine energy. So she allows people to give to her. And that's really important because when you're used to being the one that always gives, you kind of close off that energy if you don't allow yourself to receive and reciprocate in that way. So you can't always give. If you're always giving, you're out of balance. You have to be able to receive. So I feel like this is a week where you're actually going to see people giving you things, or you're going to see the universe sending you messages. It's going to be important for you to be open and receptive, especially with that Temperance energy. So we had the Death card a little bit earlier, and the Death card talks about that state of being where everything just kind of dissolves and you see things breaking apart and everything kind of turns into mush. It's like when the caterpillar turns into mush. They haven't formed into a butterfly yet. All the chemicals aren't like reorganizing themselves yet. The Death card is when everything kind of falls apart. But the Temperance card is where everything starts to reform again. Connections are made again. And so this is your like external influences card right now. Is kind of how I'm seeing it right here, more of an external influence. Things are starting to meld and come together for you. You've got the Six of Swords in your advice position. That's saying that to keep in mind that calmer shores are ahead. You're crossing the choppy waters. You're almost at the end of whatever difficult situation you were in, or if you were a little depressed or down, that's going to clear up for you by the end of the week, because you've got the Nine of Pentacles coming in at the end of the week, Scorpio, and that talks about a real strong feeling of independence, of accomplishment. And this is accomplishment. This is something that you've accomplished on your own. You put the hard work into it, and you are recognized and reimbursed or compensated in some way that usually it's financially, right? So for some of you, you may be compensated with a raise or with a bonus or a gift of some sort. For some of you, if you've been looking for a new position, it will talk about you acquiring that new position. Emotionally, it'll talk about you just being really happy and proud of yourself, and being the independent, strong person that you are. So let's get some clarifiers. Why the Empress, please? Why the Empress, please? Thank you, Spirit. Dan, you're trying to be the best Leo you can be. That's tough. That's tough. All right. Wow, Scorpio is kind of playing games with me. It's that need to be secretive, and Scorpio doesn't want to share all their their stuff this week. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Empress for Scorpio? All right, there we go. So the Fool, there's some kind of new beginning coming in for you. All right, why Temperance? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Temperance? So a lot of major arcana on the table for you, Scorpio. Why Temperance? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. Wow, look at that. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Wow. Wow. All right. I really like this for you, Scorpio. So in your kind of what to be aware of position, clarifying Temperance, you have the Ten of Swords. This is an ending, like we were talking about with that Six of Swords. This is you moving on to something better. And the Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords and then with the Eight of Cups really talks to me about you moving away from a really difficult situation where you felt like you weren't being appreciated, is really how I'm seeing it, especially with that Empress energy up there. Something happened in the past, you weren't recognized, you weren't appreciated for your gifts, your talents, your contributions. Take that how it resonates. It could be in work, it could be with family, it could be in relationships, it could be a friends group, take it how it resonates. But this is coming to an end. Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that wasn't working out and heading towards something that will work out, heading towards that Two of Cups. I also get the Eight of Cups a lot when people are moving locations, like actually physically getting up and moving. So some of you could be moving into a new house, a new apartment, a new town even. You could be moving with that Six of Swords here and the Eight of Cups. You could actually be moving somewhere far away, like over water. It's not going to be for everybody, but let's get a clarifier on that Six of Swords, please. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is bringing in something really strong and powerful and something that is aligned with your true purpose and your destiny. This is definitely you seeing the possibility of your ships coming in, right? You're seeing the results of your hard work with that Nine of Pentacles. Why the Nine of Pentacles, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio? The Ace of Discs. Okay. I kind of don't really need to say anything else. This is a big financial opportunity coming in for you. This is something that you've been looking towards, you've been like anticipating, you've been hoping for, you've been working towards, and you're gonna get, it's gonna come in for you by the end of the week, Scorpio. This is really good news. Now, even if it's not solidified by the end of the week, this is like, it's sure, like there's no doubt in your mind that this is coming to fruition for you, whatever this is that you've been working towards. And I see this being really lucrative for you. All right, that's it with the cards. I'm not getting any other cards, and I kind of don't need any more. That Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, that adds up to the Ten of Pentacles. That is awesome. Ten of Pentacles is like, you know, a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance coming in for you, Scorpio. Got to remember that with the Ten of Discs comes a lot of responsibility as well in terms of sharing your gifts with others. So just keep that in mind when all of this happens for you. Okay, let's get an animal oracle card for you. Just a little advice to keep with you in the back of your mind as you move forward through the week. You got stillness and wisdom. All right, this is really nice. So that stillness card is a heron, like I believe that's what an ibis, associated with the sign of Aquarius. And the ibis in ancient mythology, I would say like Egyptian mythology, talks about really connecting with divinity and that place where you being still so you connect with divinity, connect with your inner wisdom. So you're going to feel very wise this week as well, or just keep that in mind as you move through the week, Scorpio, that if you start to feel a little anxious, try to still your mind and connect, because that with that Six of Swords, I'm feeling like you could be feeling a little turbulent at times, but all of this is super positive for you, Scorpio. So wow, it's a pretty powerful reading for Scorpio. I kind of really like it. Cool. All right, let me do something. Feels like my all right, hopefully we're still on. Something's going crazy with my computer today. Okay, let's see what we got. You always hear the Godfather theme when you meet Scorpios. Scorpio and Leo is kind of almost a little bit of a difficult friendship scenario, although I think like very, very much Scorpios respect Leos as well, and Leos respect Scorpios. It's very much a meeting of like equal minds in a way. All right, I am going to do Leo now. And then that way I will remember, it'll just be easier for me because I went back and forth. So I'll know that I started with, anyway, I'll do Leo for you now, Dan. Doesn't mean you get to stop watching though, you'll still have to stay and watch. All right, thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me 4 cards for Leo for the week ahead. Okay, there's our first card. Clear and accurate messages for Leo, please. I'm going to take both of those cards. They came out together, so I'm going to put those together. And one more card for Leo, please. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles, overall energy of the week. We've got the I'll hold them up. We've got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Followed by the Nine of Cups. Wow, followed by the Star. Okay, really nice energy here for you, Leo. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles. Now, traditionally we'll talk about the Four of Pentacles as being somebody holding on a little too tightly to material gains, or even energetically, like to abundance in some way. But for me, the Four of Pentacles really talks about a solid foundation, building blocks, like four columns, or a foundational floor, something that lends itself to stability. Fours are foundational numbers. And so in this deck here, we'll see the Four of Pentacles here. She's holding on to the house. She's guarding the house. You've got like these locks, these chains with locks on them. And it does have that protective feel, but once again, it talks to me about the foundations of a house. So for some of you, I'm feeling like there's some kind of property thing here that's going on. Or maybe concerns about a property, or concerns about some kind of foundation, something that you're building. In your what to be aware of position, we got two cards. We got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ten of Swords talks about, you know, just a lot of difficult thoughts. Almost like you're like at the end of your rope. You're like, this is just too much. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm frustrated. I'm fed up. But it's with the Ace of Pentacles. So it tells me that for some of you, if we are talking about property and financial issues, whatever worries you've had will be coming to an end, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about a gift or a new abundant energy, the new possibility for finance, basically for money, right? With that Ace of Pentacles, you see the possibilities of something growing, right? You've got the Nine of Cups in your advice position, which means keep your thoughts positive this week. Absolutely, 100%. Keep your thoughts positive, but also try to, well, I'm going to pull clarifiers. I'm not going to say anything other than there is a real need to stay positive this week, which I don't think is going to be too hard for you, because I feel like this is actually a good week where things are coming in and you see things actually moving forward positively. And then you've got the Star at the end of the week. So the Star talks about a lot of healing, a lot of positive energy, where you feel, again, if we're talking about recovering from something physical, you see the Star coming in and bringing in healing and hope for the future. But if we're talking about spiritually, then we're talking here about a real, again, connection with the divine, where you really feel at one with the universe. You really see your place. You see yourself in a larger way. You don't see yourself just as this one individual living this specific life. You really see your place in the larger scheme of things. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Why the Four of Pentacles, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Four of Pentacles for Leo? All right, thank you, Spirit. Why the Four of Pentacles for Leo? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups coming out for, so far I think it may have come out for every sign that we've done a reading for today, which is awesome. Last week we got the Nine of Discs coming out for almost every single sign. So for today, it seems like it's the Ace of Cups, which talks about, you know, again, the Ace of Cups is a holy grail for me. It's just emotional contentment and fulfillment, and really being in touch with yourself and with the universe, and really being clear on what you want emotionally. So that's really super strong energy. We've got the Three of Cups coming in and clarifying that what to be aware of. So there's a real reason to celebrate this week. There's something definitely going your way with that Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups. Celebrations, time to celebrate this week. I mean, come on. And then the Ace of Discs. Give me a break here. This is amazing. All right, yeah, so we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Discs here twice on the table, which is fantastic. So there's definitely a lot of abundance coming in this week. Again, could be a raise, could be a loan that you get, could be a bonus, a new job. However it resonates with you is what's coming out. Okay, now I also got the moon under that Nine of Cups. So that moon talks to me about creativity sometimes with things you're not really sure what's happening. You don't really see things clearly. And of course with the moon, important to know that things shift. But I'm feeling the moon, like this might be talking about the full moon where something really might come to conclusion by the full moon. But let's see, tell me more about that Nine of Cups and the moon. Why the Nine of Cups? The High Priestess. The High Priestess can talk about teachers, can talk about somebody that is highly attractive, somebody that you're going to learn from. But it also, of course, again, talks about that connection with Source, which is really kind of how I'm feeling it. Like maybe you've been doing magic, your own magic, Leo, and you start to see it really manifest this week. Why the Star, please? Why the Star for Leo? Look at that, the Eight of Swords for a lot of people too, and then the Two of Wands. So I think by the end of the week, Leo, you know, I think this is just clarifying that star. You get, well, I know it's clarifying the star because that's what I asked for. You really see the way forward. Whereas maybe last week you weren't able to see the way forward. By the end of the week, you're really clear. You know exactly how you're going to be moving forward. You know, if there was a decision that you were trying to make, it's not a question anymore. You know which way you're going to move forward, which road you're going to take, which path you're going to choose. You know all of that by the end of the week. Let me see if there's one more clarifier on the star. Let's see what we have here in the Eight of Discs. So, you know, there is a bit of a need to get to work. Or you may find that things just start to get really busy for you. Once you make that choice, that decision on how to move forward, things start to get really busy. And again, for some of you, that is a new job. You take the position, or you get that raise, or you get that promotion, and now you're, you know, you got to work. You got to do it. Okay, let me get one oracle card for you, one or two oracle cards for you, Leo, on how to move forward. For some of you, I'm feeling, because we have all that house energy there, I feel like this could be a loan coming in, or maybe you sell your house. It could be even selling your house. But once you deal with this house situation, like if you get the loan, you might be fixing it up to sell it, or I don't know. I am feeling for some of you there might be a purchase or a sale of a house. Okay, please give me one animal oracle card for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. And you got Rest with the bear. Okay, let me get one more oracle card for Leo, please. And Freedom with the Narwhal. Okay, so the Narwhal really goes really well for me with that Nine of Cups, because the Narwhal is a magical creature. Or we don't even really know what that horn on the Narwhal is for. Some people think it's for, some scientists think it's for communication, but they don't even really know. So again, I feel like this is magic. This is stuff that you have been working towards. And this week you can kind of rest a little bit because you see the fruits of your labor starting to manifest. For others of you, if you've been really busy and working really hard, this is saying you really need to give yourself a break, take some time to rest, take some time to just dream a little bit. You know, that combination of the bear and the rest and the narwhal, that's telling me you may need to stop working so hard and allow yourself to watch fantasy TV or whatever it is that you do. Go read a book, do whatever it is that gets your mind going and imagining things far and wide. Okay, Leo, have a great week. That's the Leo read. Let's go on. Dan, you're coloring. I have a lot of friends that color. So, you know, they love it. I have a friend, you can't talk to her unless she's coloring. She can't, like, she has to pull out the coloring book. I have coloring books here at my house for whenever she comes over. All right, let's see. Okay, so now we did Scorpio. Now I'm going to go straight through. I'm going to do Sagittarius on to Cancer. So Cancer will be the last one we do for the evening, but now I'm going to start with Sagittarius. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius, please. Clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius. Okay. Please give me 4 cards for Sagittarius, please, for the week ahead. All right, first card out, flipped over, is the 10 of Wands. Let's get another card for Sagittarius, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, second card out, look at that, Temperance. Give me clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius, please. Third card out, the Queen of Wands. Please give me one more card for Sagittarius, please. Six of Swords. All right. It's not surprising to me, really, when the energies shift or when we pull the same cards when we do these weekly readings, because we all are basically subject to the same energies. I feel like, you know, it's just my experience with astrology is that, you know, the energies are the energies that are hitting us on the planet, and then we all incorporate them kind of in different ways when we're talking about these general readings, right? Okay, so let's look at what's going on here for Sagittarius. We've got the 10 of Wands heading up the week. So the 10 of Wands talks about the end of a burden, the end of a difficult time, something really just being over. And the 10 of Wands in this particular deck is really interesting to me because it talks to me about self-imposed burdens, things that you bring upon yourself that you kind of don't really need to take on all these burdens, Sag. So like, if you can see, she's carrying this like giant pile of flowers on her back, and she's bending over to pick up another one. She's presumably going to take that tulip that she's picking and just add it to the pile of flowers that are already on her back. So this really talks to me about self-imposed burdens, things that you bring upon yourself. And this week, Sagittarius, I think you're saying, you know, you're recognizing that, you're realizing it, and you're saying, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to do this to myself anymore. I don't need to do this to myself anymore. If she just stood up straight, all those flowers would fall off and she wouldn't be carrying this giant burden on her back. So I feel like this week, Sagittarius, something's going to become clear to you, and you're going to see that, you know, you don't need to do this anymore. Now, you've got Temperance in your what to be aware of position. So that's talking about things coming together. You're going to start to see how you can change your situation a little bit, how you can manipulate your resources, your situation, so that you're not carrying all of this burden on your own. You've got the Queen of Wands in your advice position. So that's talking about you really taking on that Queen of Wands energy, being in the spotlight, being attractive, being self-confident, doing what makes you shine. Could also talk about following the example of somebody who's a Queen of Wands personality type. There may be somebody that comes into your environment this week that exemplifies those traits, and that person is going to help you move forward through the week. By the end of the week, you're at the Six of Swords energy, so you move beyond whatever this burden is by the end of the week. It's either going to be through guidance from a Queen of Wands personality type, I'm seeing it, or it's through you taking on that Queen of Wands energy role. And really, I'm feeling it as a combination of both for you, Sagittarius, this week. But let's get some clarifiers. Why the Ten of Wands, please, for Sagittarius, please? Why the Ten of Wands, please, for Sagittarius? Justice. Okay, tell me more about that Justice card. Why Justice? Look at that, and the Tower. All right, so something, and also the Six of Cups. So, you know, I was going to put the Six of Cups back into the deck, but I'll just pull it out. I'll leave it here on the table. All right, so something becomes, I feel like something from the past here is balanced. There is, all right, it's a general reading, so take it how it resonates. For some of you, I'm feeling like there is a legal decision that goes your way, or a decision, a very final, authoritative decision. Even if it's not a legal decision, it's something that you're kind of like, I'm laying down the law. This is the decision. And it brings about a tumultuous change, for sure. And this could have something to do with either a karmic relationship of some sort. So it could be a romantic relationship, it could be familial, it could be something with children as well, because I am for some reason feeling children. So it could be Sagittarius, where you, again, I'm seeing this as two different ways. You fix a situation that was unjust for your children, or you fix a situation, or you lay down the law and you say, I'm no longer doing this for you. And whoever is involved, though, it is a karmic relationship, Sagittarius. So let's get a clarifier on that Temperance card. Why the Temperance card? Thank you, Spirit. Why Temperance? The Eight of Swords. Everybody getting the Eight of Swords this week. Let me pull another clarifier. Why the Eight of Swords under Temperance? This is something that's been troubling you that you haven't been able to see your way out of, you know? And then the Strength card for Temperance. So yeah, this is something that's been trying. This is something that's like on your last nerve kind of feeling, you know? Something that you've been really, you've been on your best behavior over, or you've been putting up with, but you don't want to put up with it anymore. And so you're really figuring out a plan how to get yourself out of this situation that is frustrating for you, Sagittarius. All right, why the Queen of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Wands? The Star. Yeah, there's a lot of healing, a lot of hope coming in when you take on that Queen of Wands personality. And why the Six of Swords, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Swords? The Prince of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, I have the Hierophant coming in. All right. So, again, I'm feeling like institutional energy here. I'm feeling like there is some kind of legal decision for some of you that that you're getting to the bottom of this week, that's giving you hope, that you're taking control of. You're not totally finished, like you're not at the end of it, but you lay the foundation for it. You start to actually fill out the paperwork or do whatever it is that you need to do to get this moving so that you can bring balance again to your life by the end of the week, Sagittarius. With the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, this does talk to me about large organizations. So you might be maneuvering through a lot of bureaucracy, especially with that Prince of Pentacles here. I'm getting like a lot of paperwork that you need to fill out, you know, forms, fill out the form in triplicate, make sure that it's signed, all of that kind of good stuff happening for you this week, Sagittarius. But it does get you moving forward in success, putting whatever this stuff is behind you. And this is you really taking the lead as you do this, figuring out how you're going to move forward. So it's really positive stuff for you this week, Sagittarius. I like it. Let's get an animal oracle card for you. Please give me a clear and accurate message for Sagittarius to keep in mind as they move forward through the week. What message would you like to leave Sagittarius with, please, Spirit? Okay, you have heal and you have reveal. Okay, wow. All right, so that heal card, there's a little frog, like a little like beautiful psychedelic frog on there. So there could be something about medication here maybe, I don't know. Especially heal and reveal. You may, especially that Queen of Wands, it's kind of how I'm feeling it. There's something that is going to be revealed to you that is going to heal you, right? I mean, it's as simple as that. And I feel like if with this reveal card, it may require a little digging on your part with that Prince of Pentacles, right? You may have to do a little bit of research to figure out what it is that gives you the information that will bring about regeneration and growth and healing and energy. With that froggy, you know, energies are so hippity-hoppity and full of energy. So, yeah. So just keep that in mind as you move forward. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, that's what I got for you, Sag. We are going to move on to Capricorn. Let me pull these back and give these cards a really good shuffle. Okay. All right, Michelle Lee. I have documentation I wanted to send to the medical board over malpractice from my stroke. Oh, wow. I've been thinking of completing it. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Wow. Yeah, you should complete it. It seems like, right? Wow, that's amazing. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, just when you fill out the documentation, you know, with that Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles, that talks about being really careful, right? Making sure that you check everything, you know, double check your forms as you're filling them out. So like, you know, you fill them out and then you give yourself a break and then you re-review them and make sure that everything is complete and perfect. So, wow, that's really interesting. Okay, well, good luck with that, Michelle Lee, because that's not my favorite thing to do, to fill out paperwork. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's do the week ahead now for, who are we doing again? Capricorn. All right, thank you, Spirit. What you got for Capricorn this week? Thank you, Spirit. Please show me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. All right, here's card number 1. Clear and accurate messages for Capricorn, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, card number 2. Thank you, Spirit. All right, number 3 there, and one more card for Capricorn, please. Clear and accurate messages for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Well, we got 2, so I'll take it. All right, let's see. We have 6 of Cups heading up the week for Capricorn. The Fool. The Tower. And then, oh wow, look at that. Look at that. The 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. All right, let me take a sip of water here for a minute. Okay, I hope that wasn't too loud since the microphone is like right up to my mouth. So hopefully, I apologize if that was gulping loudly in your ears. All right, let's see. We've got, oh, Michelle Lee, you're sending photos also. Okay, yeah, it's probably a good idea. All right, 6 of Cups for Capricorn. All right. Sorry, let me just get my bearings straight. So the 6 of Cups in this deck is really interesting to me. It really talks about like looking back, and it gives me more of that nostalgia feeling rather than a feeling of a karmic relationship or like a romantic relationship. Lots of times we'll talk about like the 6 of Cups as being this, you know, card where we talk about our, you know, soulmates or twin flames or whatever. A lot of readers will give that interpretation of the 6 of Cups. But with this 6 of Cups card here, especially with the way this larger figure, larger than life figure is sitting there looking at the children on the ground. I know the camera's all blurry so you can't really see it. But she's looking at children playing on the field with balloons. It really talks to me about tradition, about ancestors. So I see this more of a karmic card in terms of generational healing or generational communications. So for some of you, Capricorn, this could be a week of really getting in touch with family or learning something new about ancestors that you didn't know about before. I'm feeling that for some of you. You've got the Fool in your kind of what to be aware of position. So sometimes that comes out as an external influences position. Sometimes it comes out as something you need to remember as you move forward through the week. I'm feeling it as an energy that's surrounding you this week is the energy of the Fool, which talks about, of course, new beginnings, new adventures, new attitudes, a lot of newness coming in, a lot of fearlessness coming in. So we've got the Tower in your advice position. So that's really telling you that it's time to break down and tear apart things that that are past their prime in a way, that are no longer relevant in your life. So I don't want to say things that no longer serve you necessarily, but things that have passed their due date. You know, it's time to move on, and you're really being told here to take that initiative and to start something new, because the energy of newness is around you. You ended the week, Capricorn, with the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So this is a decision about something that brings you a sense of completion, makes you feel whole. The Two of Cups can talk about either a relationship. So for some of you, this could be a tearing down of a relationship that you've been in for a while, to start something new, especially with that Ace of Swords. It's like a clear cut, making a clear cut, severing from something that, you know, you need to separate from. But for others of you, you know, this is a general reading, so we're going to have to take it how it resonates. For others of you, I just see this as getting really clear about what it is that you want in a relationship. And that could come about from a conversation that you have with an elder in your family, or a cousin or a relative or a sibling or somebody that is really close to you. But I feel you getting really in touch with not just yourself, but what it is that you want in a partnership, and you making strides to move towards that by eliminating things in your life that are not going to lead you towards this goal. Now, this is very specific to only some people. The Tower can talk about a temporary separation from someone. So you or your significant other may be traveling this week. And, excuse me, and that's just, you know, it's a temporary separation, especially with that Ace of Swords. Some of you, I'm feeling this is a temporary separation. Okay, tell me, let's get some clarifiers. Tell me about that Six of Cups for you. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Cups for Capricorn, please? The Aeon, Judgment card. Yeah, so again, now the Judgment card for me talks, you know, we could talk about it as being like a resurrection of an old situation or an old relationship. For some of you, it could be talking about that. But the Judgment card also talks about you reassessing, like you looking at your situation and making a judgment call on how you want to move forward, as I was saying earlier. It's also very much an aha moment, you know, where you realize in a very big way what it was that you were doing, or how you've been living your life, or how you've been doing something important to you, and you realize, you have this realization, you know, I'm going to change that, because moving forward from today on, this is the start of my new life, and I'm going to do things in a different way. All right, we got the Prince of Pentacles popping out for you. So this is you taking slow and steady strides, moving towards abundance, moving towards something that, you know, is fulfilling, is better, brings growth to you. With that pentacle, we talk about physical growth. This is something solid. You want to move towards something solid that shows results. Okay, why the Fool? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool for Capricorn? Why the Fool for Capricorn? All right, it's a lot of cards here, so I'm going to put them back because it's like 5 or 6 cards. Let me give a really good shuffle. All right, thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool, please? Okay, I do think I want that. The Knight of Wands. All right, that's a new message coming in for you. New energy. New excitement. Could be a new relationship with that Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is you making a decision on how to move forward. You know, the Knight of Wands under the Fool, that's fantastic energy. This is you really being excited about how you're going to move forward. Could be also getting a message, something that allows you to move forward in this new, exciting way this week. All right, why the Tower, please, Spirit? Thank you. Why the Tower? Look at that, the 10 of Cups. Oh, you got to be kidding me. And the 9 of Cups. That is amazing. All right, under the Tower is the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So whatever it is that you are changing this week, Capricorn, whatever it is that you're cutting out, whatever it is that you're saying, you know, no more, I'm going to end this before it's forced upon me, is the right move. It's going to bring about so much happiness, something that you've really been hoping for. Okay, give me a clarifier on that 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords, please. Thank you, Spirit. Why the 2 of Cups and Ace of Swords for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Two of Cups and Ace of Swords for Capricorn? The Three of Swords. Yeah, you know, I think, all right, so for some of you, this is definitely, I mean, it's just clarifying what I said. I could you take it either way. It's a general reading, however it resonates. For some of you, this is you realizing about what it is that you no longer want in your life. Whatever has brought you heartache in the past, you're done. You know how you need to move forward. There's a whole new energy. You're like, I'm not going to be that way anymore. I'm starting a new path on a way that brings me the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. For others of you, this is, you know, it is referring to a relationship that you end. You're like, you know what? No, this isn't working for me, and it's not going to bring me what I want. And then I just got the Six of Cups again. So we're just getting repeating cards now. So yeah, the message stays clear the way we said it. This is a big move for you this week, Capricorn, where you take control, you know, and you start something new. So I really like that for you, especially with that Ten of Cups and Nine of Cups. This is saying you need to move forward in a way that you can see will bring you happiness and will bring you fulfillment, like full on fulfillment for you and for others. Because it's the Nine of Cups will talk about like something that, you know, that you get that's a wish fulfillment, but it's very specific to you. And then the Ten of Cups will talk about something that is shared with another or with others, with family, in terms of happiness and love. So I feel like to get what you want, to get this joy, you know, this Ten of Cups, you need to do the Nine of Cups, and you need to do what makes you happy. All right, Capricorn. All right, let's get some clarifiers. One final oracle card for you, Capricorn. What to keep in mind as you move forward throughout the week. Wow, you got secrets. All right, let's pull one more. You got the Raven holding a lock and key. Interesting. All right. Is there another card, please, for Capricorn this week, please? And Hunt. Look at that. You got two birds this week, so that's pretty cool. Sagittarius energy, being like really like focused, that fire energy, focused on your target and moving forward. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be something made known to you. There's that secret that's really connecting to me with that Six of Cups for you. So for some of you, you're going to get some information from a family member, or you're going to find out some information about family. Whatever, however your family plays into this, it's going to really give you real focus this week. You're going to know how to move forward. So just keep that in mind. Keep your eye on the target, whatever your target is. Keep your eye focused on that target. All right, pretty cool. I like that, Capricorn. That's pretty cool. All right, let's move on to Aquarius now. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me 4 cards for Aquarius. Have a great week, Capricorn. I forgot to say that, but I mean it from my heart. Have a great week, Capricorn. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius, please. Clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. What is the first card out for this week for Aquarius, please? Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. There's our first card. Here's our second card. Our third card, and One more card for Aquarius, please. Okay. We have the Magician, followed by the King of Wands, followed by the Fool, followed by the Four of Pentacles. All right. Very cool, Aquarius. Okay. So the Magician heading up the week for you. Another air sign, which is nice. Magician connected to the sign of Gemini, ruled by the planet Mercury. So the Magician can talk about, you know, that really like skillful ability to communicate and to self-promote in a way is kind of how I see it sometimes. So Aquarius, I feel like this is a week where you're really able to communicate your desires to other people. Is how I'm really feeling it for you this week. And in a way that really makes you shine, right? With this King of Wands energy, I feel like this is you coming across this week to others as very dynamic, energetic, authoritative, and capable, almost like a larger than life personality, Aquarius, okay? And so you are, you know, this King of Wands, the only thing I'm hearing in my mind is to be aware of that you're very influential and that people find you very influential this week, Aquarius. So, you know, like absolute power corrupts kind of thing. Just keep that in mind. You have a lot of influence, so use it wisely, right? Be a kind and wise leader this week, Aquarius. You've got the Fool in your advice position, so that talks about starting something new, going on a new journey, starting a new project, getting yourself a new attitude, you know, just being in the energy of newness, going on a new path. And then you end the week with the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, it talks to me about foundations. Four is a foundational number. It creates balance. It talks about setting up something that is of solid structure and that will last for a really long time. Now, some of you may be feeling a little, at the end of the week, a little, not worried, but you may have second thoughts, I'm feeling, for some reason. I don't know why. I am an intuitive reader, so I'm getting that. Some of you, after all this like dynamic energy, by the end of the week, you may be questioning a little. You may have a little self-doubt, and you may be like, did I do the right thing? Was I too drastic, or did I go a little too extreme? I don't think so, but let's see. Let's pull some clarifiers for you, Aquarius, and see how things are going. Please give me clarifiers on the Magician, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, why the Magician, the Knight of Cups? Okay. Maybe you're proposing to somebody, or somebody's proposing to you this week, Aquarius. Give me another clarifier on that Magician, please. Why the Magician? Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's an ending of some sort. Putting away like negative thoughts about something. Let's see. Why the King of Wands, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Why the King of Wands for Aquarius? Look at that, the Ace of Discs. All right, I'm going to pull out the clarifiers before I say anything else, because this looks a little complicated, Aquarius. Let's see what we got going on for you. All right, too many cards popping out there. King of Wands with the Ace of Discs. Why the Fool, please, Spirit? Thank you. Why the Fool? So many cards. All right, let me do a shuffle, because I'm not taking like 6 cards out for a clarifier. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages. Clear and accurate. Concise messages. Why the Fool, please? All right. The Eight of Wands. Okay, one more. Why the Fool? Give me another clarifier on the Fool, please. Why the Fool? Okay, the Lovers and the Four of Pentacles. Why the Four of Pentacles for Aquarius, please? Thank you, Spirit. That one just really wanted to come out. Queen of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay, one more. Why the Four of Pentacles, please? All right, Aquarius, what an interesting life you lead is kind of all I want to say. Well, look at that, King of Swords. Okay, so what do we have going on here? All right, there's definitely a decision being made for you, or that you're going to be making, right? Now, there is an offer of some sort here that I'm seeing for you. Aquarius, this could be a proposal of some sort, an apology of some sort. For some of you, I'm feeling that this is an apology you're going to get this week from somebody that you were dating or married to, or somebody you were in a relationship, if it's not romantic, somebody you were in some kind of friendship or relationship with. They're going to try to give you a gift of some sort. And, you know, you're deciding, do you want to accept it or do you not want to accept it? It's really kind of that simple, Aquarius. And the end of the week sees you feeling, you know, still uncertain. I've got this, like, it's really interesting. We've got the Queen and the King of Swords, and actually it came out this way, right? So we had the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords, and then the King of Swords. There's like this journey, this travel, there's distance between you and this other person. And the question is, which one are you? Are you the Queen of Swords or are you the King of Swords? They're clarifying the Four of Pentacles here. So this talks about you wanting to hold on to something on one hand. You want to keep the status quo. You don't want to let go of whatever this is. But on the other hand, you're really seeing clearly, you're seeing through any manipulation or any, I don't know, if somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes in a way. You're kind of seeing through that, and I think you're just going to be very clear on how to move forward. And I think you're going to move forward in a way that protects your heart, protects your finances, protects your energy. I think you're not going to have any kind of problem making this decision. You're going to be super clear-headed by the end of the week. But there is some kind of surprise communication coming in for you this week, Aquarius. That's really what I'm getting, and it's quite simple. So just remember, these are just weekly spreads, not monthlies. So some signs will have more going on. Others will be very, cut and dry. And I feel like this is specific, Aquarius. This may not resonate with everybody, but this is a message that really wants to come through for someone out there. All right, please give me an animal oracle card or two, just something to keep in mind for Aquarius as Aquarius moves forward throughout the week. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate message for Aquarius, please. Okay, you got freedom and adaptation. Very interesting. All right, so the freedom card with the narwhals, that's like going after your dreams. That's like really being that King of Wands with the Fool, going off on adventures, magical adventures, as you know, with the Magician, what you create, how are you going to create magic and wonder and fun in your world. And then that adaptation card, I see that as movement forward. I see that as you really moving forward and not looking backwards is really how I see it. You adapting to new situations and being really excited about it too, especially with that Fool card. This is you, like, just keep that in mind. I feel like this is you assessing and seeing how you might move forward in a way that brings some new excitement, new adventures, new fun into your life. Okay, Aquarius? Have a great week. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Oh no, I already did Pisces. So now we're going to move on to Aries. Okay. I'm spending a lot of time on the signs today. I kind of really should speed them up and not spend this much time. But all right, let's see. Let's see what happens here, huh? All right, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aries. Give me 4 cards for the week ahead for Aries, please. Thank you, Spirit. 4 cards for the week ahead for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. 4 cards for Aries, please. Overall energy for the week ahead for Aries, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right, you got 2 cards. I'll take them both. What does Aries need to be aware of, please? Thank you, Spirit. What does Aries need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. What does Aries need to be aware of? Okay, what's the advice for Aries this week? Very nice. It popped out, but I'm going to make you wait because I like creating suspense. All right, final card for Aries, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me one more card for Aries. Okay. Aries, you're getting like doubles, so I'm just going to take them. All right, overall energy for the week ahead, Aries, is the 8 of Cups and the Hermit, followed by the 6 of Cups coming out for a lot of signs. Look at that. And the King of Wands coming out for a lot of signs. And then the end of the week, combination of the Sun and the 5 of Cups. All right. Okay, overall energy for the week has the 8 of Cups and the Hermit. So really, how I'm seeing this is that you're super close to something, Aries. There's some kind of goal, something that you've been working towards that, you know, you're almost at the top of the mountain. You've been like climbing the mountain, you're almost there. And this gives you the ability to move forward in a very significant way. The 8 of Cups can sometimes talk to me about actual physical moves. Some of you may be physically moving to another location, moving into a new house, moving into a new job. There's an actual physical move involved. But for others of you, this is a metaphorical move because the Hermit talks about connecting with your inner light. But it's almost like if you think about it as like a goal, it's like the Hermit climbs the mountain. And when the Hermit reaches the top of the mountain, the Hermit turns around and is a guiding light for others that are also climbing up to the top of the mountain. So for some of you, this is what I'm really hearing right now from Spirit. So for some of you, Aries, you're getting the ability, you're being gifted the ability to move forward in some way from an elder or somebody who's walked the path before you. Somebody that's going to reach out and help you. Because I've got the 6 of Cups for you in the second position here, in the what to be aware of position, I feel like this is somebody that might be related to you. This is a family member. It doesn't have to be a blood-related family member. It could be a member of your chosen family or even an ancestral line of some sort, a karmic person that reaches out and helps you. You are being asked to embrace this King of Wands energy as you move forward through the week. So go for it. Whatever this opportunity is that's being offered to you, whatever this opportunity is that you can just see the possibilities of this week, take it, do it, move towards it, okay? At the end of the week, you've got the Sun and the 5 of Cups. I really see this as you putting past disappointments, this 5 of Cups, past disappointments away. They go away. You move into the Sun. You move into this powerful position. You move into the spotlight in a way too. So there's a lot of healing for you. There's a lot of attention that's on you. Things are revealed. You're revealed in all of your glory and your shining glory, Aries, okay? So I feel like this is very, you know, you are a fire sign, and I feel like this is you really embracing that martial, fiery, go get 'em, active energy this week, okay? And I really do see this as somebody reaching out to you, Aries, this week and helping you, kind of lending out, giving you some kind of information. They've done this before, and they're going to be able to help you navigate through the week. All right, and you know, it feels really big to me too. For some reason, it feels very, very big to me, Aries. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Why the Eight of Cups and the Hermit for Aries, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Cups and the Hermit for Aries, please? The Ace of Wands. So this is, again, a new beginning. This is a new path forward, and I'm really being drawn to that hand. It almost feels to me like the baton is being passed to you this week, Aries, is really how I'm feeling this. Why the Six of Cups for Aries, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Cups for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Cups for Aries? Look at that. The sun again coming out for you. Amazing. This is a real week of revelation, of blessed. It's like I'm feeling like, you know, Jupiterian energy, like blessings and abundance, a massive amount of good luck and happiness surrounding you. And I got the King of Wands, clarifying the King of Wands for you. So that, you know, is pretty amazing. That's definitely, embrace that King of Wands energy this week, Aries. It's pretty clear that we got the King of Wands twice on the table. We've got the Sun twice on the table. The Ace of Wands, a lot of fiery energy here for you, Aries. Tell me more about the Sun and the Five of Cups. Why the Sun and the Five of Cups, please, for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Sun and the Five of Cups for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Sun and the Five of Cups? Kind of doesn't want to give me another card. Let's see. Yeah, it's not giving me another card. I guess that's the message. There is no need for another message. You got two cups coming out, and two cards came out for you, and when this happens for me, it's Spirit kind of saying that's it. I feel like almost like this huge sense of relief for you, Aries. I don't know why I'm feeling that, and I feel like almost like I feel so grateful right now. I'm feeling like this overwhelming amount of emotion for you, Aries. It's almost like your prayers are being answered. Your angels are giving you what you've been wanting, and you just are able to move forward. There's a lot of healing this week, a lot of like divine protection around you, I feel. This is just really good stuff coming in for you, Aries, this week. I do feel like the baton is being handed over to you in some way this week. It's going to lead to a lot of success with the Sun. That talks about a lot of financial success as well. And it could talk about teamwork. So there could be some kind of element of teamwork involved here as well. Let's get some final animal oracle cards for you. Just to keep in mind as you move forward throughout the week. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me a clear and accurate message for Aries as Aries moves forward throughout the week. Clear and accurate message for Aries. You got trust. All right. I think that, you know, trust that the universe has your back this week is really how I'm feeling it. Your guardian angels, your whatever you feel could be even like not guardian angels, actual physical angels, as we were saying. There's that person that's leaning over and is gifting you in some way. And then you also got care and kindness. So yeah, I feel like this is somebody reaching out and caring for you, giving you something that you need. Handing you the baton, doing something that really benefits you. And it's an act of kindness that you do end up feeling very grateful for. So trust it. Trust this gift. It feels really good. All right, Aries. I really feel like I kind of want to cry for your reading. It's so good. It's like such a blessing, it feels like. All right, I'm going to move on. Have a great week, Aries. And I'm going to move on now to Taurus. And then let's see, who do we have left? We'll have Taurus up through Cancer. So we have Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and then we're done for the evening. Everybody else has already been done. So let's close this out. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus. Clear and accurate messages for Taurus, please. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Taurus. First card for Taurus, please. Okay, you got 2 cards, so I'm just gonna take them. All right, second card for Taurus. What does Taurus need to be aware of this week, please, Spirit? Thank you. Does Taurus need to be, it's too many cards. What does Taurus need to be aware of, please, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. One more card. What does Taurus need to be aware of? Put that back. What is the advice for Taurus this week? Thank you, Spirit. What is the advice for Taurus this week? And one more card. End of the week for Taurus, please. Thank you, Spirit. One more card for Taurus. All right, there we go. All right, so you have heading up the week, Taurus, you have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, I really do feel like I want to pull another card for the end of the week because so many were trying to come out. Give me one more card for Taurus, please. There we go. All right. Okay, so you have heading up the week, the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of people getting Six of Swords energy for this week. In your kind of like what to be aware of position, you have the Knight of Cups. Your advice position, you have the King of Wands. And then in the final outcome, we have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, let's see what we got going on. All right, so there's a real transition happening for you. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely talking about you really thinking long and hard this week, Taurus, about finances, about how you want to plan your financial future, how you're going to I don't know, for some of you this could be moving as well. For some reason I'm feeling like how you're going to decorate your new home, or even how you're going to decorate the home that you currently have. I'm really feeling like you want to make things homey, you want to make things more comfortable, and you're looking for, you know, that's kind of like what's going to be on your mind this week. You've got the Knight of Cups in the what to be aware of position. So that's, and then the King of Wands in your advice positions. This combination is really telling me that this is a week where it'll benefit you to really get in touch with your creativity and your I'm not sure how to say this, like not your fantasies, but yeah, maybe that is the right way to say it. Kind of like tap into your fantasies, like when you picture your perfect world, what is that for you? It's going to be kind of like, if you can do that this week, if you can blend this Knight of Cups and King of Wands energy this week, I think you're going to really move forward in a way that gets rid of disappointments. You're going to see very clearly a way how to move forward in a way that is very solid and sustaining and abundant. So the Seven of Pentacles is that moment when you stop and you reassess and you look at the past and you say, okay, what did I do in the past that worked? What didn't work? What do I need to adjust so that when I move into the future, I get the results that I want? It's like the farmer reassessing their crops and saying, you know, midway through, am I watering enough? Did I not water enough? Do I need to add fertilizer now? What's going on? You know? And then they readjust and they plan accordingly. I feel like that's you this whole week, Taurus. This is you really looking at your situation, looking at the past, and then figuring out a way for you, you deciding how you want to move forward, and then actually making a physical, solid plan on how to move forward. Again, important for you if you can tap into maybe, you know, even if you could tap into like what your dreams were as when you were a younger person, when you were a child. Like what did you want for yourself then? Or what did you want your bedroom to look like? You know, I mean, as silly as that sounds. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you, okay? For some of you also, so that's for some of you. This is a general reading. You'll have to take it as it resonates. For others of you, this is definitely talking about some kind of apology that's coming to you, a relationship that you were in. You're gonna get an apology. The question is, are you gonna take it? Are you gonna stick with the old? I feel like sticking with the old is gonna bring nothing but the Five of Cups, disappointment. Or are you gonna move forward with the King of Wands? Are you gonna like start a new tune on that drum? Are you gonna march forward and look for something new that is fulfilling, that will bring you what you want to bring about in the future? I'm kind of really feeling that strongly for others of you, because you want to be the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry. You want to create what, you know, a solid relationship, something that lasts. And this apology may not be cutting it, but let's pull some clarifiers. These are general readings. There could be multiple stories here. All right, why the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles for Taurus? The Ace of Cups. Yes, that's talking about, you know, emotional satisfaction. This is what you want. This is what you're moving towards. Why the Knight of Cups, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Knight of Cups? The Strength card. Okay, sign of Leo. Talks about control oftentimes, like not letting your temper get the best of you. Tell me more about that Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Knight of Cups? Why the Knight of Cups? The Six of Cups. All right, I feel like this is a past relationship again, like I was telling you. This is a really, that is, for many of you, this is a past situationship, relationship, friendship. Somebody's coming in with an apology. They're going to pretend like their heart's on the, you know, they're wearing their hearts on their sleeve. This is, you've gone around with this person multiple times. Your advice is the King of Wands, to embrace that King of Wands energy. So tell me more about that King of Wands. Why the King of Wands for Taurus, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the King of Wands for Taurus? Seven of Swords. Let's get another card. Why the King of Wands for Taurus? Yeah, some of you need to hear this. This is about a relationship for Taurus. So, all right. Why the Seven of Swords? Tell me more. Why the Seven of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to shuffle a little more. It doesn't want to give me another. Okay, some of you, you're trying to spy on somebody in a way is kind of how I'm feeling about it. Some of you are also feeling battle weary in a way. You got the Three of Coins, clarifying the King of Wands again. All right, one more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Why the King of Wands? I do feel like I need more information here. Oops, that one flew out. Death card. All right. Okay, so this is a real transition for you. You're going to have to take it how it resonates. For some of you, this is talking, like I said, about somebody that's going to give you an apology. They're going to want to bring things together. They want to, like, work on it again, you know? If that's the case, I feel like the cards are saying you need to be the King of Wands and focus on the future, not on the past, and move forward, right? And put an end to that old situation is kind of really how I'm feeling about it. But, you know, we have free will. It's up to you. Give me some clarifiers on that 5 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, please. 5 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. 8 of Cups. All right, so there is a new beginning for you. There is a new beginning for you, but you need to walk away from the old to get the new. I mean, it's really, 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 ultimately, in a nutshell, that simple, Taurus, okay? You can't bring in the new till you walk away from the old. All right, let's get some animal oracle clarifiers for you. Yeah, I'm really feeling this is a relationship that's just coming back. Hey, please, take me back. I miss you. We were so good together. Let's get back together. And you're like, I don't know, were we really that good together? Because when I think about, like, what my dream relationship is, it's not what we had. I don't know. All right. Let's get a clarifier for Taurus, please. Thank you, Spirit. What should Taurus keep in mind? Courage. All right, there's that Leo energy again. Courage. You can do it. You have the courage to move forward. It's that fire energy, just like that King of Wands, right? That fire energy, and heal. So give yourself time to heal. Have the courage to heal. Have the courage to look for something new, Taurus, to move on. Taurus, because if you can muster up that courage to move forward, there's a lot of good stuff coming your way. You may need to give yourself some time to heal too. That's fine. You don't have to rush into something new, right? Anyway, those are your messages for this week. Taurus, have a great week. I see you, like, standing in your strength as the bull. You're not going to accept any BS this week. My moon is in Taurus, so, you know, I feel that Taurus energy too. All right. We are on Gemini now. 2 more signs left for the evening. 2 more, Gemini and Cancer. And then we are going to call it a night. And then I will see you next week. I'm going to do these lives every week, I think. I still don't know whether I was doing them on Thursday nights. And then I had something come up on Thursday night, so I switched it to, I did a little poll, and a whopping 3 people answered, which I'm grateful for, and the majority said Sunday night, so we did it Sunday night. So we'll see if you want me to keep it Sunday nights or back to Thursday. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I might not be able to do it this Thursday night because I will have house guests, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. On to Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get clear and accurate messages for Gemini. But you know, my house guest might be able to help me figure out why this video is so terrible. So hopefully by next week I'll have a better video quality for you. And I really don't know why it's so bad. I have, like, the new, not the new iPhone, but I have a iPhone 14, which is new to me. So, I mean, the camera is good. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But we'll figure it out. All right, thank you, Spirit. Please give me 4 cards for Gemini, please. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Gemini. All right, I am going to, all right, I'm just going to take both of those cards. I keep getting double cards for a lot of the signs. All right, what does Gemini have to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me 3 more cards for Gemini, please. Two more cards for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini. And let's see. 1 more card for Gemini, please. Thank you. There we go. Well, I got 2. Okay. Let's see. We have, heading up the week for Gemini, the 9 of Wands and the Star. Wow, that's an interesting combination. Followed by the Page of Wands, followed by the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords coming out for a lot of people this week, a lot of 6s. 6 of Swords and 6 of Cups coming out for a lot of the signs this week. And I'm not surprised when that happens because we all are working with the same energies. They just affect us in different ways, right? And we have all the signs within us as well, all the astrological signs. So just how it manifests for each of us a little bit different. But okay, so this week we have the 9 of Wands heading up the week and the Star. So it could be like bad dreams, as simple as that for some of you. I'm really hearing for some reason you're not getting enough sleep. Your sleep is troubled this week. You're having like just a lot of restless sleep. For others of you, I'm seeing this as something that's keeping you awake at night for some reason, Gemini. So there's something that you're worried about that's keeping you up at night. And because it's the 9 of Wands, I feel like it's something that is, you're being hard on yourself. So I feel like there is an element of the external where somebody is giving you a hard time for something, Gemini, but I think you're mulling it over and over and over and over in your head, and it's you're making a mountain out of a molehill in a way. You're making too much out of it. And for others of you, you're healing from something that was really disruptive and painful, something that somebody did to you. You're starting to heal from it. You've got the Page of Wands in your what to be aware of position. Now, for some people, this comes out as like a external influence. Sometimes it comes out as an attitude or a situation that you need to keep in mind. These are general readings, so we'll have to take it as it resonates. For some of you, I'm feeling like the Page of Wands here is talking about a child in your life. So important that you keep this child's interests at the forefront of your thoughts as you move through the week. This child is going to be very curious, want to get in your business for some reason, or want a lot of your attention. For others of you, this is you finding out, doing a little research, finding out some information that'll help you move forward and get rid of this depression, this angst, this anxiety. You're going to be able to get rid of some kind of depression that's been bothering you because of some information that you find out. This will either be information that you find out on your own, you do the research, or it'll be information that is given to you. And by the end of the week, you're in the Queen of Cups and 5 of Swords energy. And what that says to me is that you're in a much more forgiving energy. You're forgiving of yourself. So you're going to do things at the end of the week. You're going to get a little bit back into your, you're going to find your mojo in a way again by the end of the week, Gemini, where you're going to say, you know what, I don't need this conflict. I don't want to deal with this conflict. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to go exercise. I'm going to go watch a movie. I'm going to go get a massage, whatever it is, right? You're going to do some self-care for yourself by the end of the week. Now, that's the majority of you, but for some of you, I'm getting There could be a Cancer in your life at the end of the week. And I know, you know, Queen of Cups, so we're talking water energy. For me, the Queen of Cups is Cancer more than Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio as well. Doesn't really come up to me as a Pisces, but let's just cover all of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That is going to cause trouble, basically, at the end of the week for you, Gemini. So just to be aware of it, like forearmed is forewarned, right? I don't see it massive amounts of trouble because it's a Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords isn't like the end-all be-all of trouble, but it's, you know, it's irritating and aggravating, and it could be connected to this Nine of Swords. It could be the same individual that's causing all of these issues. But let's get some clarifiers for Gemini, please. Okay, we got the Four of Wands clarifying the Nine of Swords and the Star. So for some of you, this is somebody that you were living with, engaged to. Could be a family relationship. Let me get another clarifier, please. Thank you. Why the Nine of Swords and the Star for Gemini, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Nine of Swords and the Star for Gemini? Six of Swords again. Okay, moving on. This is moving on from something that was, I'm really feeling it really as like a marriage or a long-term relationship. This is how I'm feeling it for you, Gemini. So this is moving past a disappointment of some sort. If it's not a relationship, again, general reading, take it how it resonates for you. This is some kind of disappointment from something that felt very big, something that you had celebrated, and then for some reason it kind of went bad in some way. Or not, you know, it's not the, again, it's not the end-all be-all that it went awful. It's just that somebody hurt your feelings, or you didn't get what you wanted. Maybe, you know, somebody else won the award, or somebody else won the race to whatever it was that you were trying to achieve. Let's get a clarifier on the Page of Wands, please. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Page of Wands? The Hanged Man. So need to look at this from a different perspective. Why the Page of Wands? Give me another clarifier on that Page of Wands, please. You got two cards, the Magician. So the Three of Wands and the Magician. So the Magician is, you know, I'm really seeing that as you, Gemini, in this scenario. And this is you taking control again. This is you pausing, taking time out with that Pisces card, pausing to assess the situation, to get more information, and to learn from it. You know, the Hangman is like a sacrifice that we make to gain wisdom and to learn from. So this, whatever, you know, you're finding out this week is going to give you the information to move forward successfully with a lot more wisdom and a lot more clarity. Okay, why the Six of Swords, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Swords? The Eight of Cups. Big week for the Eight of Cups. Again, for a lot of people, the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. So moving away, moving, you know, just like moving away from things that don't work because you want to find your Two of Cups. I am getting this primarily relationship-wise more so than work, but, you know, this really could be work as well. Like you just weren't, you were very happy about this work situation, this career situation. You thought it was going to go one way, and then promises were not fulfilled. You know, I do see it for some of you that way as well. Okay, why the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords for Gemini? The Queen of Swords. This is you seeing through deception, seeing through untruths. This is you laying down the law, being analytical and unemotional in a way, right? So which is interesting because you have that Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords at the end of the week. And the Queen of Cups is all about intuition and emotion, but the Queen of Swords is also highly intuitive, And so I think you're going to tap into your intuition by the end of the week. And yeah, and then you got the Star again popping out. I mean, look at these cards that popped out for you. You got the Star, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So I think that you are going to find out some information about somebody that was not being completely honest with you. It's going to bring about a lot of healing. It's going to be able, with that Star again, you're going to be able to move forward in a way that eventually brings you what you want. Okay, Gemini, so there's a lot of like information coming at you this week. And again, this is just a weekly read, so I feel like that's a lot though, a lot coming at you this week, Gemini. All right, let's get an animal oracle card for you. Just something to keep in mind as you move forward. Keep in the back of your mind, what advice or what words of wisdom would you like to leave for Gemini Spirit? Thank you, please. Thank you, Spirit. You got Sacred. Wow. I mean, that goes with the Star really well. You did get the Star twice. Sacred talks about everybody being interconnected, everybody, you know, we are all one in the universe. So we're talking about you really getting in touch with yourself this week, Gemini. And I think that you're going to see a bigger plan for yourself this week. I think whatever information you find out this week is really, it's actually going to open up the universe for you. You're going to be able to move forward in a much more dynamic, bigger way, a much more holistic way. So kind of really like that for you, Gemini. It's kind of powerful energy. So, all right, have a great week, Gemini. I'm going to move over to our final sign for the evening, Cancer. In the beginning, I went a little out of order. I think first I did Virgo, and then I did Libra, and then I did Pisces, and then I did Leo. So we're like a little bit out of order in the beginning. But now let's move on to Cancer. And let's see what we got. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Cancer for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. What have you got for Cancer for the week ahead? Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Cancer. Show me the week ahead for Cancer, please. All right, let me do another shuffle. Getting too many cards coming out. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Cancer for the week ahead. All right, there's our first card. Awesome. Clear and accurate messages for Cancer, please. Okay, and one more, please. It's too many. Clear and accurate messages for Cancer, please, for the end of the week. Okay, we got two cards. I will take them. All right. First card out is Judgment. Wow, then the Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, awesome. All right, Cancer, you have Judgment heading up the week. So Judgment is a big time card in my book. Judgment talks about, you know, entering a whole new era, a whole new way of being, moving forward in a big way, big transition, Some of you, this could be talking about, of course, a resurrection, somebody coming back into your life. But I'm really mostly seeing this as you making a judgment call about something and deciding to move forward. You've got the Three of Cups in your kind of what to be aware of situation. That's a lot of celebratory energy for you this week. So good times. It's going to be like, you know, with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords is how I'm seeing it. You really should go out with friends and just celebrate. Go do something fun with your friends, because you got the Ten of Swords in your advice position. And that's saying put an end to whatever negative feelings, negative thoughts you've been like playing around with. There's no place in your life for this. Rest a little if you need to. Communicate with whoever is giving you that Ten of Swords kind of angst, I want to say. I'm really feeling it as angst. And you can see it like all those like pins going into that woman's wig, right? It's like all those like wig pins going in, and it's causing a lot of tension. It's causing headaches. So, you know, let loose a little bit is really how I'm feeling it, Cancer. Let loose. Go celebrate with your friends. Let your hair down, so to speak, and enjoy yourself this week, because I think that you need to give yourself a break. You may have been working too hard here with that Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands, but I feel like you really need to let your friends come in and show you how to have a good time. I know that's really silly sounding, Cancer, but I feel like you need a break. You need to give yourself a break. But let's get some clarifiers here. Why the Judgment card for Cancer, please? Why the Judgment card? The Five of Swords. Why the Judgment card? Thank you. Please give me another clarifier on the Judgment sword card. Tell me more about Judgment. Tell me more about Judgment, please, Spirit. Now, let me shuffle a little more. Why Judgment, please? Thank you, Spirit. The King of Swords. Okay. So there's definitely conflict here. I feel like you're judging somebody a little too harshly, Cancer. Or maybe you're being judged too harshly. I feel like, you know what, let me pull another clarifier from another deck. I feel like I'm getting the vibes from another deck for you. Why the Judgment card for Cancer, please? Just to get another... Why the Judgment card for Cancer here? What's going on there? All right, well, you got the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So how I'm seeing this for you, Cancer, is that you were really hoping that something was going to go one way and it went another way. And that's really annoying to you. I don't blame you. I'd be annoyed too. But I feel like there's somebody involved that put an end to something that you were hoping you'd be able to do. And I'm really feeling like it's something you wanted to do more than something you wanted to receive. With that Ace of Wands, I feel like it's somebody stopped your goal for some reason this week, or somebody's going to, you know, take it how it resonates. But you're being told to appreciate the celebration that is around you. This is so specific. I feel like there's something that you wanted to do, Cancer. This is so specific. It's not going to be for everybody, obviously. But I feel like there was like a trip you wanted to go on or something that you wanted to do, and you're not going to be able to do that, and it's really annoying you. Like, it really is like making you angry in a way. that Ten of Swords, and, you know, do something else is the message. Like, give that some peace, feel at peace that that wasn't the right thing to do, and then do something else. Instead, go on a different adventure with that Eight of Wands. Give me another clarifier for that Three of Cups, please. Why the Three of Cups? Six of Cups. This could have something to do with your family, maybe a family trip. I know this is so specific, but sometimes the messages are so specific, and then, you know, somebody reaches out to me and it was totally about them. Somebody's hijacking the Cancer reading, I feel. Tell me more about that Three of Cups. The Magician. All right, again, could involve communications, sometimes the Magician, when not properly and happily aspected, the Magician talks about a manipulative personality type. And with that Five of Swords and the King of Swords together, and then the Magician and that, Judgment, I feel like there's somebody that comes in this week and that changes your plans and like kind of messes them up, Cancer. Tell me more about that Ten of Swords. Again, forearmed is forewarned, and it's just a weekly read. Tell me about that Ten of Swords, please. Ten of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Swords. All right, let's pull another card and see why the Ten of Swords, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me another clarifier on that Ten of Swords. Let's do the other deck for another clarifier. Why the Ten of Swords for Cancer? What's going on here? Why the Ten of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ten of Swords? What's going on? I mean, clearly that's in your advice position. It's to put an end to this, negative thinking, basically, is what you're being told to do. Why the Ten of Swords? The Nine of Wands. And the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like, Cancer, this is and then look, we got the Three of Cups on the bottom there. So you can see the Three of Cups on the bottom. I feel like your plans are thwarted this week, Cancer. So, what you were planning on doing, what you had hoped to do, what you were thinking was going to happen, that's kind of not, there's something that comes in that prevents you from doing it this week. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to do it. I feel like there is healing at the end of the week with the Four of Swords. You're able to rest in some way. And then the Eight of Wands is communication that comes in that sets things moving again. So there may be a temporary halt here. And with that Ten of Swords, what I'm feeling here is there could be a temporary pause. Now, the Judgment card, it's not it's not a commonly used definition of the Judgment card, but it is something that my mentor stressed a lot in the Judgment card, is that the Judgment card can talk about timing not being right. It's just not the right time yet. And so I'm kind of picking up on that in this reading pretty strongly, that whatever you were hoping for, whatever you wanted to do, the timing just isn't right yet. But by the end of the week, if you can just relax, by the end of the week, you'll get some information. And that Eight of Wands comes in like a breath of fresh air. It opens the window. It brings in new opportunities. So let's see what's going on with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, clarifying, we got the Four of Swords again. So there's a real need to let it rest. Whatever this is, whatever this project is, whatever this is, Cancer, there's a need for you to just let it rest, because you will have the opportunity to bring it back again in the future, and you'll see evidence of that by the end of the week. But whatever you were hoping for, and you were hoping that it would happen this week, it's not going to happen this week. But you do have the Three of Cups in your what to be aware of position, so that's celebration. And then you've got the Eight of Wands coming in at the end of the week. So you're probably going to get news by the end of the week that's going to make you happy. It's going to bring that joy back, and it probably will give you something to celebrate as well, and it may make it clearer for you that, okay, fine, I couldn't do it this week, but I can probably do it, you know, next week or the week after. You're just gonna have to, yeah, I've got, so then these two popped out for you, the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So that tells me that if you can just hang in there, like, you know, slow and steady wins the race, basically. Hang in there, there's going to be a victory for you. You're going to get what you want. You're going to be able to ride in. All victorious, shiny, fiery on that wand with the laurel wreath. You'll be crowned victorious. Eventually. It may not happen. It's definitely not going to happen this week, I don't think, but, you know, that is what's, if you can hang in there, that is the end result. Okay, now let's get an animal card for you, Cancer. And this is an animal oracle card. It's just something to keep in mind. Parting words of wisdom for you as you move forward through the rest of the week. Thank you, Spirit. What parting words of wisdom do you have for Cancer? There it is. Power. Look at that. Sign of Aries. Power. But that's you being the ram there. That's you really being steady, you know, being able to climb that mountain nimbly. It's a trek, right? It's you staying in your power, so you stay the course and you diligently climb up the mountain, and you'll make it. You'll make it to the top at the end, right? So just keep that in mind. Stay in your power this week. Don't give up your power. Stay in your power, because you got it. All right. And it's so funny. You also got wisdom and peace, and there's that 4 of Swords. Very much peace. You know what to do. You're smart. You're wise. You know what's going on. All right, Cancer, have a great week. Okay, you guys, that's what I got for you for this week. We went through all the signs. I will try to do this again next week. And I'm not sure what day I'll do it yet. But I'll either put up another poll where you can, if you see it, if you happen to see it and you want to let me know what day you prefer, if the weekends work better for you or not. Or you could just drop me a line. Make a comment in the comment box. That would be awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, if you want to do that, I would love that. That'll give you notifications when I upload new videos, when I do new lives, all that good stuff. And if you could hit that like button for me, that would really help me out as well. All right, you guys and gals, men and women, fabulous people, have a great week, and I will catch you next time. Okay, bye.